Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Seekers Tarot and your reading. I'm Corey. In today's reading, we'll be looking at what is my soul trying to teach me right now. What is my soul trying to teach me right now? And I'll use this deck to randomly pull the 3 cards, which they're way too big for my to shuffle it the other way. I hope you're all doing well. And I'll be putting out 3 piles, and if they resonate with one of them, you may watch as many as you feel drawn to watch. But please like and subscribe as they resonate with you. That's pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay. Pile 1 is the horse chestnut. Okay, it's got the Latin name for it down here, which I won't bother trying to pronounce because I'll kill it. Cleavers, pile 2, and pile 3 we have broadleaf plantain, something like that. Yes. Okay, so if you're not going to be able to use your intuition because it freaks you out too much, or you just don't trust it or something, let's use some numbers then. We got 2 and 6. So however way they work for you, it could be 26, it could be 62, it could be 2, it could be 6, it could be 8 added up. Okay, and for pile 2 we have 3 and 4, so 34, 43, 3 or 4 or 7, and then the last 2 is 1 and 5, 15, 51, 1 or 5 or 6. And it's not numbers you like to use. Maybe you want to go with your zodiac sign. So there's 4 for pile 1, 4 for pile 2, and 4 for pile 3. There we go. Pile 1, we've got Leo and Aquarius. Yes, buddy. And we have Taurus and Virgo. Pile 2, we have got Crab, Cancer, and Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Gemini. For pile 3, we have Scorpio and Aries, and then Pisces and Libra. Okay, so that's what you got for the 3 piles to choose from. Again, use your intuition if you can, and if you feel drawn to more than one, by all means, watch more than one. And I shall see you in just a minute, okay? Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen this card, the Horse Chestnut card. And I'll read a little tiny bit of it back here. It says here, horse chestnut is used to tonify and strengthen blood vessels and treat hemorrhoids. It has been used in beauty products to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Makes sense? Energetically, horse chestnut lifts the spirits and has a supportive grandfather energy. Wonderful. It's beautiful. I love horses, of course. I have one. Her name is Moon. She's a offspring of the famous racehorse Secretariat, and she was a racehorse herself, and her registered name is 14th Moon, so we call her Moon. But she lives peacefully in a pasture that we visit her at all the time. So, horse chestnut, and that's about the color she is too. Right there. If you didn't choose your card with your intuition, you chose with a number, and we have 2 or 6. And I clarified in the introduction how you could have looked at that number. Could be your house number, could be a birth date of a favorite person, if not yourself. It could be anything. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo are the zodiac signs you might have used instead. Okay. So let's get going to the reading to find out what is your soul trying to teach you right now. What is your soul trying to teach you right now? Let's find out Archangel Michael. We've got a couple of arcanas, major arcana cards. Oh geez, we have 3. Okay. We have got 3. We've got the Tourist, which is the Hangman, the Drum, which is Temperance, and we have the Milky Way, which is the Star. Beautiful. The light at the end of the tunnel, a time of peace, harmony, and opportunity. So you're seeing the clouds are clearing with the Star card. That's a wish fulfillment, right? And part of the noise in the background, that's my little nutty fuddy going like this on something. So the Drum, calm balance is a key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. Temperance, right? Everlasting faithfulness. Yeah, art of healing. Okay, the Tourist, which is the Hangman, change through breaking old patterns, think things through carefully. Wisdom and purpose. Wonderful. Hangman. So we have balance with Temperance. We have a wish fulfilled with the Star, and then we have the Hangman. So it seems to me that there is a wish that's already fulfilled for you, that in order for you to be able to actually be aligned with it and receive the wish, is to be, stay still for a while with the Hangman energies, and find just balance, like centeredness. Being calm and balanced is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. So there is something about the clouds are parting for you right now, and it is about finding clarity, right? Having clarity so that you are aligned with your wishes, with your deepest desires, and the wish that's already granted for you is just in a slightly different world that your world is aligning with in order for you to achieve it. As long as you get yourself into a state of equilibrium, in the sense that you're not going to be too emotionally rocky, bumpy one way or the other. You're going to try to maintain a peaceful composure when it comes to dealing with people and problems. And it says here, the Temperance card that's about peacefulness. That's about healing and balance. It's the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. So there's a decision to be made that you have not necessarily been able to find a clear way to achieve, or to make the decision one way or the other, and experience a solution that's going to be something that will solve your dilemma, whatever it is, forever. So let's find out, let's get clarification for all three of these. Just one card is fine, or however many. Archangel Michael, as you know what's best. Okay, this one here. Knight of Cups. Somebody is coming towards you, or you are going towards them with a favorable cup of emotion. Is that your wish fulfillment? Pile 1. So what is your soul trying to teach you right now? Maybe trying to teach you how to be kind to yourself, friendly with yourself. I mean, when it comes to your soul, okay, your soul teaching you something, it's going to be something that has to do with soulfulness, right? All the beautiful, loving characteristics and attributes of who we are. Okay, we have the dice. That is like taking a gamble, and the ring, which is a commitment. So the dice 1 to me, that's 12, that's 3, that's communication. The dice 1 to me, that's 39, is 12. So that adds up to 3. To me is like the Fool card. You're taking a gamble, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk to commit. And then 25 adds up to 7. So it's like a destiny number, heaven number, to be in contract with someone on the material world plane, you know, that excuse me, is divinely guided, divinely orchestrated for you, your destiny to be with this person or to be doing this particular thing. You know, let's find out what card we got from the Witch's deck. What's this one? This is Seasons of the Witch. That's the Lammas Oracle. This one here. Harvest Basket. Card 26. That's 8. That's communication. No, that's not. That's abundance. Pardon me. The abundance number. It's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. Okay, so what have you been doing to make this this solution come forward? What have you been doing? Hard work, right? That you've been working to make this solution come forward, this wish fulfillment come forward, for you to align with it, right? Let's see. Let's get out the tarot. Find out, Archangel Michael, what else would you like us to know about this deck? Look at that horse chut. Let's see here. It says, energetically, horse chestnut lifts the spirits and has a supportive grandfather energy, kind of like the emperor energy. And this, for some reason, reminded me of the emperor. I don't know why. So I think it's just the way the person's standing and the colors. So, okay, so we have got 3 of Cups. All right, got the 3 of Cups, guys. The Queen of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. The Page of Swords. 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. You are revered as somebody who is, you know, respected and knows all about the material plane, you know, meaning that you're well grounded. You're somebody who can go, people can come to you for advice, and you're easy to work with, you're easy to collaborate with, you're easy to talk to. You've always got good advice. The Page of Swords, you're always offering somebody some direction. The soul is trying to teach you right now that you are, you know, you are celebrated as someone who is wise and respected, grounded, abundant, you know, in many different ways, prosperous, hard worker, and somebody who might be in your, you know, have their own business. Now this could be a man who's in their Queen of Pentacles energy, but you are highly revered and respected, trusted, sought after for advice. People love working with you or collaborating with you or just communicating with you, and because you're always somebody who's got some nugget of wisdom to share with someone to get them going the right direction. I didn't know, that just came to me. 6 of Swords, there's your solution that, you know, from rough waters to calmer waters. The Empress right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Temperance, very good, got that out here twice now. So there's a lot of peace and balance within you. The Death card, that's major death and transformation. Let's see, we have got, okay, we've got these 3 right beside each other, major arcana cards. The Hierophant, another one. Jeez, people seek you as somebody who has an authority figure, who knows, who seems wise, right? Another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups. the Queen of Swords. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if that's a typo. Queen of Swords. There's no W there between the S and the O, if you can see it. Maybe it's too blurry. Let's see. But there's a W in this one, so I think that must be a typo on that card. Queen of Swords. The stranger things that I noticed. So we've got the Devil card, the Strength card. Look at all these major arcana. It's crazy. The Lovers, and then the Emperor. I mean, and the Hanged Man. Oh my goodness, and the World card. Wow. That is really crazy. All of these major arcana cards. So we'll leave the Hanged Man. That'd be a twice out energy for the Hanged Man. We'll leave that right there. But yeah, whew, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 major arcana of, what is this, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. Huh. That's crazy. So this is big energy, guys. Pile number 1. The Milky Way, a wish fulfillment. So you are a lover of some kind. You attract it, okay? You are like a magnet to people who want to woo you, yes, or flirt with you, or they just like paying attention to you. They see you as somebody enigmatic and someone who just commands attention, like the romantic kind of attention, the cheeky kind of attention, just the attention that is, you know, if it's coming with good intentions, you well receive it. And you know, if you're already committed to somebody, it would just be like it would just be a fun flirtatious thing that didn't mean anything other than people just like to talk to you like that, or like to approach you like that. Pile number 1. So I think that with the Hanged Man, like I said before, this energy is uplifting, spiritually uplifting, lifts your spirits. You lift other people's spirits right here. You lift other people's spirits with the 3 of Cups. That's you. I mean, seriously, 6 of Swords, you help to bring solutions. You help others find solutions with your great advice from the wisdom you have gained, or that you are going to be gaining, that you are stepping into. Because it's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. So it's suggesting that you're like on the precipice of like you're kind of stepping back and forth, like from one world to the next, or you're in the liminal position from where you once were, or where you still are, but to a greater and greater degree, less time spent there, to this wish fulfillment energy, like I talked about. The energy where all your wishes come true, because you got this vibration, this frequency about you that's rising as a result of you living a good life, in the sense that you're seeing possibilities, you're seeing opportunities, and you're saying yes to some and saying no to others, being discerning. You have got, whether you are, you know, purposely, consciously communicating, because remember, this is about, there's communication here with this 28. No, pardon me, I keep saying that wrong. That is not right. This one, that's not it either. Which one was the communication card? I seen it. Oh, okay, it was this one. 12, with the card communication of the divine nature. 7, with the contract agreement here. Seems to me that you're the type of person who is not someone who sits back on your laurels or waits for lives your life from your armchair, like an armchair astronaut, okay? You actually invite and engage in and welcome change, for one thing, risk, okay? Change and risk, and mystery. Like, you're the one who, maybe you have, you see a lot of synchronicities in your life, and you might look at numbers in a very particular way, numbers repeating, showing up often in your life. Just maybe a feather you find, a penny you find, something that just says to you, I must be on the right path because I just came across a penny. And it might be something that you always notice is whenever you're walking, you often find a penny on the ground. It's just something that kind of is fun for you, and it makes you smile, and it gives you a good feeling. It makes you feel as though God or your whoever it is looking over you, looking out for you, and guiding you every step of the way, quite literally. And so if you're not consciously speaking to, communicating with your God, your inner self, right, your soul, it is something that you're intuitively receiving guidance from, that you're just living your life. It could seem precariously, but you're living your life in the sense that you go where your urges make you feel like going. You go where the urges cause you to think about, what your urges cause you to think about, your gut feelings and stuff, and just being inspired by different things in your life, that you approach it, whether or not you achieve it or not. It's something that, of course, you'd like to achieve it if it's something you want, but you know that that's not the end. Like, it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey itself. And so you are somebody who always has, you've got that magnetism to you, that you're attracting people who just want to offer their love in however way it shows up. Could be just being a smile from somebody, a stranger. Don't know each other, but you walk by each other and this person gives you a really pleasant smile. And you're kind of going, wow, that person must be having a good day because they smiled at a perfect stranger and it felt really, really good. But it could just in any form, from anyone, that they're just opening the doors up for you, welcoming you, just friendly. And for the most part, it may not happen every single day, but for the most part it does. That's because you go back and forth, right, between not being so enlighteningly vibrant, right? Enlighteningly vibrant, like the Empress energy. Not so much in that energy, more like in the Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're still well received, you're still well respected. However, you are the type of person who, when you step into your more vibrant energy, you step out of that into the liminal and then into the vibrant energy. You become the person who, just people can't keep their hands off you. And if it's not their hands, it's their eyes, it's their attention, right? And you're not afraid to take a risk, to be bold, like the Queen of Wands. You're not afraid to be bold. The Empress is all four queens, right? And to take a risk and just live life as though this was your last day alive. This is your last day on earth. You're living today as though it's your last day on earth. So thankful, grateful, you're bountiful as a result of the hard work you've done in order for you to become aligned with your Milky Way, your star energy. You have been in the energy of receiving enlightenment through having, there's a period of time in your life, whether that's right now or it has been, there you haven't been feeling like you've been really progressing. And it was only about getting you to be able to sit still long enough and say, so the divine can say, look, we got there's work going on behind the scenes that you don't know anything about, and we're orchestrating it so that you live your best life. It's pretty much what it comes down to it. The divine is there for you, having you, you're having your back, trying to make your life as smooth, though with some bumps, because it's all about having that experience of bumps. Yeah, like there's no other way to say this life. If it weren't for the bumps, we couldn't be happy. Very interesting, right? But that's why we came here, why we're the mind is asleep having a dream about lives, living a life in bodies, different time frames, so forth and so on, all these parallel energies and blah blah blah. Anyways, you are here to experience bumps. Possibly the bumps were a lot bigger in your past than they are now. They're a lot less bumpy for you. And as you navigate the bumpy time, you come out of it. You, pile one, the one that you are, different, much different than many people. You come out of it shining. You know, you come out of it like a diamond from the rough. Okay, that's the Empress. You have gained wisdom. It's like the Six of Swords here. See how they're stealing away with the swords. The swords are all the hardships and pain and bumps that you've experienced all along the way. Those are the nuggets of wisdom that we take with us, because that's what wise people do. They take their wisdom with them, the pain that they've experienced and what they've learned from that pain, how they've grown because of the pain. And it's brought you into like a sweet spot, a sweet space of equilibrium, of centeredness, of peacefulness, of balance, of healing in the way that you're feeling so much more in tune with your inner self, your inner guidance system, right? Because like I said, you may not be purposely thinking divine. You might just be thinking, what do I want? You know, what do I want? What's going to make me happy today? But you're not in it. You're not in it to be, to try and take something from someone so you can have it. You're not in it with ill intentions. In other words, you're just in it to have a good day, have a happy day, and you're about the person who is going to do it because you can and you just want to. I mean, it's your motivation. And so your soul is trying to teach you that this is definitely the path or the journey of your particular soul. And it's teaching you to find that inner balance, to go within whenever possible, because the more you do it, see, you go from a Queen of Pentacles to the Empress energy, the more of a master manifester you become. And and you understand, though, as a master manifester, it's sure you're going to be able to manifest just about anything that your heart desires, as long as it's going to improve or progress you along your path to where it is the best of best for you, and B, that it doesn't hurt you or hurt anyone else, right? So you are going to be moving along more and more abundantly with the harvest basket here. It's time to gather the fruits of your hard work and dedication. So keep staying the course that you're on, but understand the soul is telling you that there'll always be times where you'll be going from stepping from the Queen of Pentacles, which you're quite evolved already because you're a queen, whether you're a man or not, to the Empress energy where you're actually evolved. This is it. This is it. You are, whenever you raise your spectrum, or scepter, I should say, your scepter, it lines up with the lightning of the divine that comes down and torches it, right? And then you're enlightened. You're receiving a hit of enlightenment because you're always so aligned with the star energy. Healing. And as a result, because of your mastery in this, your life is changing. It's transforming even more so. You thought you had it good here and here, but it's going to be even become more. You might even be able to be in the energy of writing a book about it, or some kind of online course about it, something that you're going to be sought after. Maybe you become or you are a yoga teacher. In any case, you're going to be in the wisdom and the position to be able to share what it is you have come to grow and know, right? What you've come to grow and know. And it's just like you're realizing this when you're doing this now, you'll be realizing this is your destiny. This was your destiny all along. You're feeling as though your pathway is leading you to higher and higher levels of knowledge and wisdom that is only like this is the Knight of Cups here, okay? This is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups is like the night energy of like the teenager, the early 20s, right? Somebody who is now graduating from high school, possibly going into college, so still learning their ways about love. This Ace of Cups, although it's like at the beginning, it's the divine's offer. The divine's offer that says, you have come so far, my child. You've come so far, my child, that I have this path for you, that if you so choose it, because you are learning, you have learned to love yourself. You've learned to allow yourself to be guided. And, you always strike forward in truth with your nice balance. Hey, the Queen of Swords is somebody who doesn't let their emotions get in the way of making a really good decision. Remember? Which one was it? Your decision making. The drum with the Temperance card. Calm balance is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. Right? So you are a very, very discerning energy as the Queen of Swords. So there's two queens already here, right? And so then the Ace of Cups is like you've learned how to love yourself into a higher energy, a higher frequency, a vibratory frequency that attracts all the good things that this dream, this world can offer you, anyone. Destiny. Ace of Cups, the divine says, you've done so well, worked so hard, you're so balanced that we have a path that's that we don't, because the divine doesn't want us to be alone. If you're alone, then you're not going to be for much longer. But if you're not alone, but you're not happy, then things are going to change for you. So I guess this would be the soul saying, things are drastically going to be changing for you, whether you're single right now without a mate, or you are with somebody but not happy. If you're with somebody and happy, then things are just going to get good in every other area of your life. Because relationships, there's the 4 areas. Relationships, that includes family, friends, lovers, of course, kids, of course, and the relationship with yourself. So those could even be becoming more improved and more important again in your life. And then there's the job, work, career, and education area of life. There is your health area of life, and then there's your financial area of life. So all those other areas are, if there's still need for improvement in them, that is where you'll experience the changes here. It's a time of change for you. Definitely a time of change for you. And big change. This is not just little change we're talking about, because you have already made some, let's say, if I had to, little change here, but I'd say it's fairly a significant change, even with you becoming the Queen of Pentacles. some people that celebrate you and look at you as someone to, you know, that they love working with you, just love talking to you, that stuff. And you've always got a wise word of advice, wise message, right? And so you're now stepping into, from there, into the Empress land. The solution to anything that might still not be quite balanced, any area of your life that's still not quite balanced, is coming into alignment with the star energy. The devil energy here is that you're going to be, excuse me, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, geez, this is too good to be true. It's like, when's the other shoe going to drop, you know? Is the energy, I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know, because it's just like, it seems too good to be true. Somebody, if you're single and somebody comes forward, you might, and they just seem like they just fit, you two fit hand in glove kind of thing. You might be stepping back for a moment and saying, wait a minute, this is too good to be true. This is like, where has this person been all this time? Why now suddenly? You know, it's too good to be true. But so you'll be questioning it, as thinking that perhaps it's not exactly what it seems to be. It is exactly what it seems to be. So whatever it is that you're questioning or doubting, or, you know, it's too good to be true, have faith, pile number 1, that you were put in this position for you to change your path to a new chapter that is all about this. Okay, your new chapter, it's all about this. You had been enlightened. The divine has enlightened you. You are coming out of it with so much truth and strength and courage here. Strength and courage as the Empress, Queen, and the Queen of Swords. There's your lover. There's your choice between, do I want to be, you know, no more holding back. You're actually going forward. You have tamed your lion, which is the ego, which is your fears. That's where the healing comes from. Where is it? Temperance. And temperance. You have been on the path of healing, which is also the star energy, for a long time. So there's much that you have healed already in yourself, and there may still be some bumps yet that you need to smooth out in your life, but you're going to succeed. I mean, you got the Six of Swords card. You're going to succeed in this. You are, you know, don't doubt yourself too much. Don't doubt it too much. See it for that it is your truth. It is for real. And step into your energy of courage and keep moving forward, making decisions. That would be nothing short of the energy of the Emperor energy. If you're already with somebody and you're happy, this Emperor energy is just you finding the ultimate balance. Oh my God. You have become both the divine masculine and divine feminine within yourself, your soul self. You are your true lover, right? You are your true lover. And that's, when people become balanced, it doesn't matter whether you're with or someone else or not. You are your true lover when you become the divine masculine feminine energy, because this is the yang and this is the yin. Isn't that right? Yang and yin. And that's the two parts that, when put together, they are perfect match for each other, perfectly fit with each other, like hand in glove. Now, if you're not with somebody, or you are with somebody, you're not happy, there's somebody that you're going to need to make a choice about. For someone who's not with somebody, you're going to have to decide whether or not they are not too good to be true, and that you choose not to be single anymore. You like to hook up with this one, like commit, right? Like the Queen of Pentacles does. Or if you're with somebody, you're not happy with them, either your person is going to step up and match your energy, or someone else come along that is matching your energy. And it could be a twin flame energy. That it could be someone from the past that comes back. But if it doesn't say anything about that, but it could. But if it's not the twin flame journey that you're on, because it's not someone from the past coming back, someone's going to come into your life who's going to be a really nice match to you. Okay, pile number 1. I mean, this is a beautiful reading, and I'm so happy for you guys. So I hope, you know, let me know if you feel like this is your story. Please, I'd love to hear it. And please like and subscribe if it resonates, and take care of yourself. Bye for now. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Cleavers card, and I'll read just a little bit about it here. It says, Cleavers is a key water ally in its properties as a lymphatic tonic and an anti-inflammatory diuretic to cleanse the kidneys and urinary tract. Energetically balancing, Cleavers encourage healthy boundaries and reduces clinging in relationships. It refines the skin. It is said that drinking Cleaver water for 9 weeks will cause everyone to fall in love with your beauty. Wow. That reminds me of pile 1 a little bit. The Queen of Pentacles energy. So if you feel drawn to pile 1, by all means, please watch that. But yeah, it's about not being clingy, being balanced instead. It encourages healthy boundaries and reduces clinging in relationships. So it reminds me of the 7 of Wands, right, in the tarot. Erecting, establishing healthy boundaries. Yeah. To let others know and yourself what you will and will not accept or tolerate. Okay, so if it wasn't the Cleavers, or if it wasn't your intuition that you chose the Cleavers card with, it was the numbers. We have 3 and 4. So I explained how they could be looked at in the introduction. And if it's not that, it's the zodiac. We have Sagittarius and Cancer and Capricorn and the Gemini. Okay. So I'm going to put this way so I can read it, keep my eye on it. Let's find out, Archangel Michael, what is my soul trying to teach me right now? For pile 2, what is my soul trying to teach me right now? What is pile 2's soul trying to teach them right now? The Sun, be happy. That's what first thing I think of. I think of that, who is it? It sings, don't worry, be happy. You are approaching a moment that has the potential to change your life. Take full advantage of this time, and you will achieve a future of endless possibilities. Wow, take full advantage of this time. So your soul is trying to teach you how to take full advantage of this particular time in your life. Oh my goodness, I think I forgot these for the first pile. So we'll do them for this pile. How's that sound? Why not, right? Pile 2 didn't get them. I mean, pile 1 didn't get them, but pile 2 and pile 3 will get them. Way to go, Corey. Yep, it's about par for course for me. Okay, and I'm making a mess of the table. Sorry, guys. I'll get my act together here. Oh, yes. Now we need the card to clarify the Sun. All right, here we go. What is clarification for the Sun? Oh, jeez. Cards are jumping. They sure are. They're jumping. I think your soul wants you to jump to the task of being happy. The Priestess of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. Wow. Phew. Priestess of Cups. Cool. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Woo-hoo. Talk about being happy. The Wheel of Fortune and the Priestess of Cups. Hang on a minute. Is that the Queen or is that the Page? I have to look, guys. Pardon me. I hope I can find something. The Shaman is the King. So yeah, so the Priestess has got to be the Queen. I think it's like a daughter for the High Priestess. Well, no, that's the High Priestess. The daughter. Yeah, it's the daughter. That's the Page. Okay, good. I'm glad we know that now. This is the Queen of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune with that clarify the Sun card. You are in love. You know, you are in love with someone in a relationship, or you're just in love with your life, or you are about to be enlightened to such an extent, because it says take full advantage of this time, and you will achieve a future of endless possibility. So as the Queen of Cups, you're going to be somebody who's stepping into the energy of like love will be written all over you, your life, you and your life. Like the Queen of Cups never fears wearing their love, you know, their emotions on their arm, right? Because they're fine with being vulnerable. And maybe you haven't been in that energy of being able to trust others, feeling that maybe you might be too vulnerable, and so therefore you kind of protect yourself. Yeah, you just don't get too engaged in heartfelt conversations and actions with other people, for fear that it will not be reciprocated and that possibly you'd be rejected. Okay, let's find out what the Lenormand has to say. But sunshine is in the air, girl or guy, pile number 2. Sunshine is in the air. It's on order for you. Oh, this is gentleman number 1, and he I see as being the King of Cups, King of Hearts, because he's holding a rose, waiting for his Queen, Queen of Cups to show up. Here we go. Queen of Cups. Take the rose he's offering right there. He's waiting for you. He's looking at the door. This is your destiny. Yes, so don't question it. Question it, yes, if you must, but don't question it too much, okay? Don't sit in devil energy thinking it's too good to be true, which is possibly one of the pitfalls, I think, that the soul is trying to teach pile number 1, was to not see what was going on in their life as being too good to be true, that maybe you can't trust it. Maybe there's going to be a time where the other shoe drops. Yeah, so just find the ability to be able to keep moving forward, trusting that as you're being guided, you are, it is for sure true for you. So we got the Toad card here. All right, the toad's on her head, and she's like looking, she's kind of at that look, oh my God, I got a frog on my head. Card 39, which adds up to 12, which adds up to 3. And that's communication. Observe for those who watch, see all. Observe for those who watch, see all. There you go, that's the way to say it. Observe for those who watch, see all. So the frog is got his eyes peeled, as you do too, wondering what the frog might be seeing that you're not seeing. And then we're going to do this. Okay, I'm just going to pick 2, because we certainly don't need a whole pile of them. We have cane and casket. Pay attention to your health, okay? Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay, could to me seem like your health is going to change. Your health is changing. End of a situation, it could be that a health issue for you is coming to an end, that things are going to clear up for you in that way. Or someone is actually leaving your life, because it's got to make room for that gentleman number 1 here to move in. You're already the Queen of Cups, and your King of Cups is going to be showing up for you. So observe. For those who watch, see all. So don't let it, you know what they say, keep your eyes peeled, because you don't want to miss it. Of course, what's for you will always come back around, but it might be a little while before that happens. So make sure that you got your eyes peeled for opportunities, right? If something needs to end your life, pardon me, something needs to end, leave your life, let it go, so that you can make room for that which it is, your destiny, the sun, the happiness, yes, it's like, pay attention to your health. So you need to put up some healthy boundaries that have to do with keeping you in the energy of feeling good, in, you know, mental, emotional, and physical, possibly even spiritual, I would say. But it's it could also be involving a relationship you're in with somebody else, pile 2. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, some really fast moving energy of truth is coming in. Fastest knight in the deck. Queen of Honeypots. There's the Queen of Honeypots. That's the Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups again. Right there. We got the Five of Wands, so some inner doubt, conflict, outer conflict. Page of Swords. It's interesting. Pile 1, the Page of Swords is in the exact same position right there. Okay, messages, communication, then the Wheel of Fortune. Wasn't that the same card that was in this position, pile 1? I can't say for sure. Can't remember. Wheel of Fortune, though. We got the Wheel of Fortune right beside each other here. Phew. Big energy. There's the Devil. Okay. Devil energy may be seen that it's too good to be true. The Magician, because you're manifesting that which you're desiring. You're manifesting it. It's kind of like, you know, you've got to be in the energy that you want to attract into your life, because if you're not, you're going to attract, you're going to manifest, and it's going to come in, because you're stepping into the energy of the manifester who has all the resources to do it. So you've got that that higher vibe going on within you, which means you've got a really large magnet of attracting anything that you desire. And that could also mean things, if you're not in a good frame of mind at any point in time, you put too much emotion into something that's making you mad, upset, just bothered in some way, you're going to attract the energy that attracts that too, that matches that as well. So you just got to be careful. You know, they say, be careful what you wish for. That's what that means. There's the World energy. Jeez. Yeah, your life is changing. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. The Four of Cups. All right. Eeyore. Look at Pooh Bear's trying to show them. There's still more honey. Eeyore. There's more honey. I got a pot right here. You can have mine. Kind of thing. Oh, isn't that sweet? And then the Page of Wands. Another page. Excitement. Good news. With the Eight of Honeypots. Yep. 8 of Cups, walking away from an emotional investment to be going towards another one. With the Moon, things might seem a little hairy-carry or mysterious, just uncertain, and it might be bothering you that in that way. 5 of Pentacles, you may be feeling like that you're just not you know, especially if you're doubting it, you may be feeling as though it's not really meant for you, that you are to be on the outside. The King of Honeypots is right here. There they are. You're gonna be feeling like you're just off your equilibrium. You're off your balance. You know, you're that kind of thing. With the 12 or the 22, which is just pure joy. Like, this is an extra card in the deck, past card 21. Which is the World, right? Yeah. But this is pure joy. Card 22. Jeez. 6 of Pentacles. It's like Christmas, right? 6 of Pentacles. We got the 6 of Wands. That's success and victory. With the Star card. I mean, this all looks just fabulous. The 7 of Swords. Yeah. And the 9 of Wands. Yeah, look at this. So we're going to bring these ones out because their cards are small enough. I can bring them out. So we have got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, with the King and Queen of Cups, and where is she? Where is he? The King and Queen of Honeypot Cups. Yep. You know where this is going, don't you, pile 2? It's leading to a very brand new life of abundance, prosperity, great big blessing of abundance and prosperity, and passionate pursuits. excitement, feeling like you're following your heart's desires. Remember, you want to have your heart speaking words of wisdom, as that song says, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And I don't sing, I'm a terrible singer. But the magician energy, let your heart speak words of wisdom. So, because you want to be sure, you be aware of what it is you're actually calling in. Be careful what your wishes are. So guys, we've got the Knight of Swords. Some truth is coming in fast and furious, which means you are being enlightened with the Sun. You're being enlightened about what not only makes you happy, if you weren't quite clear on that before, but also about what you need to do in order for you to achieve, to follow that path, that guidance of happiness. And this guy here, the piglet, he's got a heart right there on his lapel, I guess, the little outfit. Yeah. So he's following not only his truth, but it's his heart that speaks the truth. So in other words, follow your heart. Not what society says, not what your fears are telling you, like this here. The fears and the worries about it's not going to be for you, right? And it's this not for me. This can't possibly be. Yes, it is. You've manifested it. And it's a manifestation as a result of what it is that you have been wanting, desiring, whether spoken or unspoken. This is what you want. Okay? So we've got the Sun energy with the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The destiny is for you to meet this fellow here. Now, pile 2, if you're already in a relationship and you're happy in the relationship, this is not your pile. Okay? But if you're in a relationship, not happy in a relationship, you may very well be looking elsewhere. I would still say this is not necessarily your pile either. I would say more this is about somebody who, well, you might be in a relationship, but not to the point where you're totally committed to them. You might have been dating this person for a while, and some other guy walks in, or, you know, this is a man. Some other guy walks in and you go, whoa, you know? You go, whoa. And they just take your breath away to the point where you're saying, and I'm with this other guy for what reason? Why am I with this guy when I could be with that guy? That kind of thing. So that's what I'm talking about. So observe, because for all those who observe and watch, they see all. You are walking away from something that is you needed to put to rest in a casket. Paying attention to your health in the sense that you are feeling like your feelings, you know, because it's our thoughts and our feelings that create our physical wellness or illness. So if you're feeling good, when you lay your eyes on this person, even if you are still with somebody, you're not necessarily happy with them, and you see this guy, and you're committed to this other person, you know, pay attention to the way your body's feeling. I mean, it's not like the first time you see a really attractive guy where we all think, oh, wouldn't that be nice to, you know, that kind of thing. No, not like that. If you are able to see this person often, whether you engage with them or not, because maybe there's somebody at work or somebody at school, you'll see that whenever, let's see, a week or month goes by and you're still really, really drawn to this person and they start noticing you, then you know that there is an attraction there between the two of you. And then that'll be the time where you put something to end. That's what you feel it right here. Feel it with the cane energy. And you put the life of being single to end, or the life of being with somebody you're not happy with to end. If you're up for it, right? But there's going to be a lot of information coming to you that is going to be heaven sent, and it's going to come in many different forms, in many different at different times, through many different type of what do they call it, avenues, many different platforms. It could be social media, it could be email, it could be text, it could be from friends, it could be from people you don't even know. It just could be a newspaper, it could be the side of a bus, it could be just anything that is going to make you notice. Again, you want to be the toad on her head. Observe, because you're watching for signs, right? And so you're going to be kind of feeling bombarded with all this new energy, this new information that feels like synchronistic to you in some way, heaven sent, right? So you're going to have, you're going to be, you're going to be feeling, that you are evolving into this. I want to love. I want to give my heart to somebody I want to give my heart to. I'm feeling as though that I'm more attractive now to people than I was before. Why? Because you're being enlightened. This is part of your destiny. When you become more attractive, more magnetic, it's because you are allowing your heart to open up and expand so that you can hear your heart speak, follow your heart's guidance and wisdom, right? Then that means as you open up your heart, you pay more attention to what makes you feel good, right? What makes you feel good, and putting away those thoughts that don't make you feel good. That might be thoughts that such thoughts as, nobody ever notices me. I'm never going to be. I'll always be alone. I'll always be single. I'll always be alone. Or I got too many warts on my toes. Or my figure's not enough. Who's going to pay attention to me? I'm a nobody. Stuff like that, right? And it may not even be that drastic. Could be worse, but it may not be that drastic. But in any case, it's enough so that it keeps pushing love away, because you're protecting your heart. You are trying to, like I said, to not put yourself out there in the sense that you're protecting your heart, putting the walls up around it so that you won't get rejected, because you're not sharing emotional conversations or emotional feelings with somebody else that you're not necessarily feeling safe with, right? Like this person, you may not want to share the fact that, oh, I find you attractive, or just give them the energy as you're looking at them. And our nonverbal expressions, right? Our nonverbal expressions can tell a person a lot of things about us. So if non-verbally you are looking at them as if to say, I find you very interesting, and I sure would like to spend some more time with you. If you're not doing that, then that's, you got the walls up around, especially in particular if it's with a person that you do find interesting and attractive, you'd like to get to know, and you're not sharing that with them. That's you protecting your heart. But your soul says it's time for you. Soul wants you, is trying to teach you that it's happy days now. The sun, we're enlightening you so that you're going to be receiving all sorts of wisdom, synchronistically or otherwise. It's going to come in telling you that it's safe for you to wear your heart on your sleeve now. It's safe for you to do that, because there's going to be somebody coming in under your radar that's going to appreciate you with your vulnerable heart on your sleeve. They're going to appreciate knowing where they stand with you. And you can let go of all this inner conflict, because this is what you've been experiencing. The soul says you need to get yourself out of this worry of being rejected, not well received, and so therefore holding your emotions back, being not emotionally available, not allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is a good thing when it's in the energy of balance. And this is a queen, is in the energy of balance. So when she makes herself vulnerably emotional or emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, then she's in the energy that attracts that respect and reciprocated emotions from other people. not just from romantic partners. So then you got there's going to be some kind of message coming in. The messenger, right? Page of Swords is coming in with a message. Somebody's going to be sending you a message. And that could be email, message. Like I said, you're going to be getting all sorts of information, but it could be that you're going to be hearing from this person here. Wheel of Fortune, you know, this is your destiny, you're moving forward now. You're going to be thinking it's too good to be true with the devil energy, but it's not. So be careful of what you wish for. Get your head on straight about this, that you're in this energy. As long as you stay in that kind of energy, that I'm okay to let others see my heart. I don't have to stay in the energy of protecting my emotions. All I need to do is put up some healthy boundaries with myself and with anyone else that may need to be taught about my healthy boundaries. That there's only so many things, there's only so much that I'll accept and tolerate from myself. So that means I won't accept or tolerate it from you, right? You enforce those healthy boundaries. You can step out of the devil energy of not knowing if this is somebody who wants to come in and take everything they can from you and laugh at you and reject you and walk away, or is it somebody that you can trust? With the Magician, get your priorities straight with manifesting from the heart, listening to your heart, what your heart is desiring right now. Be honest, absolutely bare naked honest with yourself. Because the chapter is ending. That old you of protecting your heart, the soul saying, they're trying to teach you that you are in a safe place. You're in a safe place now, energetically, because there's someone coming into your world and you're on your radar who's going to change your world. New chapter in your life. Ace of Pentacles, it could even be someone who's going to eventually offer you a ring. You know, someone that to that point where you can actually be proposed marriage to, or just like commit it to the point where they say, you are it, you're my person, and I feel like I'm going to be with you for the rest of my life, that kind of thing. But in any case, you may need to relocate as well. You may need to walk away from a place of an energy that has been very disappointing to you, making you feel as though you are always wanting, with the Four of Cups, and crying or complaining about it right here with Eeyore. But the cup is coming in from Pooh Bear. Pooh is saying, don't cry, don't worry, I've got some more honey for you. You can have mine, you know, that kind of thing. With the Page of Wands, there's going to be great news coming in that's going to have you saying, oh hell, I'm leaving this all behind. I'm walking away from whatever whatever this is to you, pile 2. If it's a person, another relationship, or it's your way of protecting your heart, protecting your emotions, not keeping yourself open and available to incoming, let's just say incoming. But the Divine's got a brand new beginning for you that is prosperous. That's a blessing with this brand new beginning of feeling good, you know, following your heart's passions and being motivated through the love that you are not only giving but receiving as a result, with somebody in particular and your world as a whole. You will be walking away from this energy of feeling, I don't know, I feel uncertain about this. I'm kind of scared about opening up my heart, letting my walls down, or walking away from a relationship. I'm kind of scared about doing this because if I walk away from this relationship, am I good enough to be accepted by someone else? Or have I just put myself on the outside looking in to everybody else is happy, but I'm not? If I let my walls down or I walk away from this person that doesn't make me happy, am I putting myself into a situation where I'm going to be feeling lack and possibly regretful, you know? So then what comes along is the Divine is saying, the soul is trying to teach you to see how your mind can get yourself into a pickle like this, about thinking about things like that. All you need to do is remember that there is going to be somebody. If you're truly not happy with somebody, pile 2, then you need to walk away. Because when you find the strength and courage to do that, your heart becomes available. As long as you don't start putting walls up around it. But right now, you may have walls up around it, but you're still in that energy of being available to somebody emotionally, but they're just not, it hasn't been a good experience for you as of late. It hasn't been a good experience for you, so you've been starting to put the walls up. And the soul is trying to show you that you put those walls down, you keep them down. You trust, you put the only walls you put up is healthy boundaries, and you are in the energy of a queen looking for her king, right? Her perfect match, counterpart. And then you're in this pure joy because he shows up. The King of Cups shows up, pure joy, card number 22, extra card in the deck. And then it's Christmas, equal give and take, you know? Healthy reciprocity. It's going to be a balanced relationship between you and this other person. And then you're going to be in victory and success with the 6 of Wands, feeling very, very, very happy that you want the world to see how you have let your heart become available. Look what's happened as a result of my heart becoming available. Let's just put these two guys together. This is what's happened. This is the equal give and take. This is the result of allowing my heart to be available. I've attracted my king. It's victory and success for us. All the way, it's victory and success. And then it's like a wish. I've stepped into the zone, into the vibration because of all the victory and the balance. Opening up your heart, putting the walls down, trusting that you are lovable, and that there is someone out there who wants to show you how lovable you are. Right there. This guy is waiting for you. He may not realize he is, but he is. He's waiting for you. And it's their wish that's being granted by the divine. You've got these two divine brand new beginnings right here. And it's going to be passionate pursuits, especially at least for the first, you know how it is, right? The honeymoon phase of a relationship, right? It's going to be stars and what do you call it, fireworks and stars and stuff like that, just going boom, 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 boom off in both of your heads, because you're going to be so excited, so happy and feeling blessed that the two of you have found each other. But you know you're not going to be able to find your person. The soul wants you to know, if you keep your walls up, keep protecting yourself, or staying in a relationship that is not allowing you to really fully express your vulnerability, because it's threatened, right? It's threatened by someone who will take advantage of that or manipulate you in some way, and you know that, and that's why you're protecting your heart. So it's time, the soul is saying, is to move into the energy that you are lovable and that there is someone out there for you. And you do that, and you get in the same vibratory frequency of the one that's got a heart already available. And it's available for you and only you, even though they may not know it. But there might be somebody that does see you that way. So we can't discount that, right? But this looks great. So your soul is trying to teach you to be more open. You know, heart and soul. Be more open, be more available. Trust that you are lovable. Trust that you are safe when you make yourself vulnerable in a balanced energy. Okay? So take care of yourself. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You've chosen the broadleaf plantain card. Yeah. I'm just going to read a little bit back from it, okay? it says here, shown here, Plantago major has broad oval leaves and flowers with purple anthers. Plantago lanceolata, oh my God's sake, lanceolata can also be used. It has thin, ovate, deeply veined leaves and flowers with yellow anthers. So it says plantain treats excess fluids. It has a soothing and astringent effect, particularly in the digestive and respiratory tracts, and is used as an expectorant, demulcent, diuretic, and antiviral remedy. Okay, so it soothes whatever ails you. It treats excessive fluid. So if there's too much fluid, it's kind of like an anti-diuretic, but anti-inflammatory type of properties to it. Something that will bring about the feeling of release, you know, like diuretic, releasing the urine, a feeling of release, and soothing, you know, peaceful, more peaceful, soothing, and relaxing. Your body is so tight and contracted when it's in pain that when the inflammation is reduced, it's able to, with the nerves and everything, it's able to just kind of let go and release, and the pressure is off. All that fluid that's pinching the nerves is backed off. It's backed away to, if you take it long enough, right, for the time that you're supposed to take the medication to address inflammation. You take it long enough that everything kind of goes back to normal, and your nerves won't be pinched, and you'll be feeling more like yourself. And I think that is basically what we're talking about with the broadleaf plantain. You're going to be feeling more like yourself. So if it's if you didn't choose it through your intuition, this card, you might have chose it with the numbers, and we got 1 and 5 here. So it's either 1 or 5, 15, 51, or added up to 6, if that somehow resonates for you in your life some way. And if not that, it was your zodiac. So we got Aries and Scorpio, with Pisces and Libra. Okay, let's start getting the cards out. Plantain, poultice for bites and stings. Ooh, I need that. Mosquitoes get me. Bites and stings. All right, let's find out what your soul dagas ruin. Okay, that's day. Judgment Day. What is my soul trying to teach me right now? It says here, introspection, recognize, no, I can hardly see it, guys. Let's see. Reckoning, awareness, awakening, reflection, and absolution. Wow. Judgment Day, right? Dagas ruin day. All right. Judgment. Judgment Day. Hearing the calling, making a decision. It's Judgment Day. Let's get some clarification from Tarot for the Dagas ruin judgment. We have the Chariot. Yay! That's another major arcana. So the Chariot, fast moving forward, progress through balance. All right, let's get a Lenormand. That's the one. We have got Wish. So it's like card number 17. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So that could be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean it's relationship at all, relationship based. So, oh, I forgot the tarot card deck. It's over there. Okay. Let's see. We have Dream Realm, number 20, which is 2. It's about partnership. It's about balance. And she's looks like she's balanced in the air, right? Elevated. They call that when you levitate. Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. So that all time and all places is like the past. Just basically saying, bring yourself back from the past by sitting for too long in the thoughts and feelings of the past, of worry, concern, doubt, not trusting, not having faith that things could change and be better for you. Yeah, so let's get a couple of tea leaves here. Okay, I want this one, and I do feel compelled to get this one. Success and feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Well, isn't that nice? And then you got success. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. I wouldn't think that was a feather thing. I'm thinking feather would be more like good stuff. Success, right? Okay, I just got to get these guys back into their pile. So I got to get the tarot deck as well. Okay, this is ready. Let's find out what this whole feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere, and success. So for bites and stings, I would say that'd be a bite and a sting, that feather energy. But your heart's desire is ready to come true. Ready to come true. What? Your heart's desire is ready to come true. And the dream realm, not everything is what it may seem. That would be like someone who is undependable and insincere. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. That'd be success energy. So changing your perspective, like letting go of the past, letting go of what it is that seemed to have pulled the wool over your eyes, made you feel like you can't trust, that your judgment is maybe off, that it's put you off balance, and therefore it kind of keeping you stuck, like not in the energy of the chariot, moving forward at a fairly good pace, moving forward towards that soothing, the release of things that cause too much, a buildup of inflammation, too much restriction on you that is then becoming painfully obvious to you that things are not right, and that maybe it just kind of makes you feel not just doubtful, but pessimistic, not optimistic. I did that already. Okay, let's go. Feather and success. So the success comes as you realize that you have got the wisdom, the energy of better judgment, of days coming, the day has come for you to make better decisions, to be able to see what's right for you, like being discerning, seeing what's right for you, that is for you and is available to you because you're available for it. You're making yourself attractive to it. It is your heart's desire. So do not doubt. There is the energy of 35, which is 8, which is abundance. It's your wish that is going to come true. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. All you need to do is drain away any inflammatory thinkings, like patterns of thinking and the feelings that result from that then goes out into the world and attracts to you anything that would just cause more inflammation, cause you more pain. Like it'll be pinching your nerves. It's like you'll be on my last nerve. You're on my last nerve, as they say, right? Did I already check it? Okay, I'm not sure. So we got 5 of Swords. Okay, so there's that sabotaging energy of being in the energy of not feeling like you're not following your calling. In other words, your decisions that you're making is from a place of pain, as inflammation, a place of pain, and remembering the past, too much past, because somebody has been, somebody has disappointed you. They have been wearing a mask with you. You haven't been able to rely on them to be sincere in the way they feel or treat you or behave towards you or trying to help you. Maybe you've been needing to rely on people to help you in some way, and they just have let you down. The Page of Swords, there's good news coming in. There's a message. It is about, with the Page of Swords, this is the student. This one is the student. It's like learning from the past so that you can see your way forward. And so learning from the past is about letting go of the past, to release the pain, release the inflammation of all that which has been, making home on your last nerves, right? Pinching your nerves. And you might actually be experiencing a pinched nerve in your back, in your hips, legs, sciatic nerve, neck, shoulders, something. It could be. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Your way forward, if you were to release that pain, release the past, right? Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. All time and all places is the past. So bring yourself back from the past and gain a new perspective. Let's keep going. Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Wow. Okay. The Page of Wands. There's that under the Page of Swords. Good news. Exciting news. Motivating news. News that can bring you into the light of, I'm following my passions. Your heart's desires is ready to become true. Pile 3, that's so exciting. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this one follows their heart, their passionate pursuits. Look at this guy. He's got his beloved dog in there, and they're just having a great time on their own with each other, canoeing, right? Or boating, whatever it is, on this beautiful lake or river. And they're just enjoying nature and enjoying each other's company. This little dog is so happy to be with his friend. Yeah, Five of Wands, that's chaos and conflict, arguments, whether with others or within yourself. Could be both. Nine of Wands, feeling like the wounded warrior, all beat up and no place to go, with the King of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Strength card, and the Chariot again. Yes, the Chariot. Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess and the Sun with the Empress. Oh my God, and the Emperor. And Temperance. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The World. Yeah, we'll put that here, Seven of Pentacles. Just in case. But right here, I see the Sun, because we got the Empress. Wait a minute. This is healing. Yeah, balance and healing with the Sun and the Empress. Oh, Temperance with the Emperor and the Empress and the Emperor. That's balance. That's balance within you, no conflict, right? That's balance within you. And that's also the possibility of your counterpart. Somebody who matches your energy. So, pile 3, I get the feeling that you have been suspending your past, opening you up to letting go of it with the type of people who are undependable and insincere towards you in your life, and whether it's romance or work, or you need help, physical help in some way, financial help, whatever it is, people have been letting you down and disappointing you. You had been feeling that you did not have very good judgment, you see, that perhaps you get engaged with people who were not worthy of your energy, of your care, of your trust, of your faith. They were not worthy of it. You wish they had been. You would hope, you optimistically hope that everything would be fine, but it turns out it's not. And so then you have been in the energy of, I've got to do whatever it is I need to do to stop sabotaging my life. Is it my willingness to trust and have faith in people that is you know, catching me up? You know, is it that I'm just too trustworthy, maybe naive? You know, you may be thinking this about yourself. I'm not saying that you are. You just may be thinking about this and how it's tripped you up from one time to the next with different people, different situations, romantically maybe. And you've been hurt and disappointed and feeling taken advantage of, and feeling like you've got the wool pulled over your eyes, and that you just you're not of that mind, you're not of that heart, you're not of that mind. You're not the type of person, pile 3, to go out and do that to someone else, that which has been done to you. You're not. You're a person of good intentions, but you've been making decisions about people that have that, maybe, you know, it's kind of that, I just got the idea, Archangel Michael threw it in my head. He said that it's like people who are for the underdog, you know, that they are drawn to people who seem to need help. Drawn to people who seem to not be able to do it on their own, do it for themselves. And for example, it may not be like a beggar situation, somebody who's living on the streets, or you know, is become orphaned or whatever. It may not even be to that point, but it could be just that somebody looks like a wounded puppy, a romantic partner, right? A potential. Somebody who is too shy, let's just say, too shy, too introverted to be able to make the moves and say the things that a person who wasn't too shy and too introverted would do in a position where they're attracted to somebody and would like to ask them out on a date, like to start dating, start seeing each other. That they would do, you know, reciprocate. So in other words, you might have been the person who said, you know what, I think you're a little too shy, so I'm going to have to step up and be the one to instigate a relationship between us. And so you do, right? But the other person, being somebody who lacks the integrity to stand up and be what they need to be in order to have that equal give and take, that reciprocity between two people, they take it from you. And then they don't necessarily appreciate it, you see, value it. And the next thing you know, from their perspective, they may be thinking, I've got this person who is willing to do anything for me because they're willing to do whatever they need to do in order to be with me. Therefore, if I want to do this, that, and the other thing, you know, if I want to go spend a truckload of time with my buddies or my girlfriends, then they'll tolerate it because they'll do whatever they need to do in order to be with me, to stay with me. Because I didn't have to win them. I never had to win them. They did all the work. That's you, right? You did all the work. You took the necessary steps and the risks, you know, thinking that this person just needed you to be able to step up and say, hey, you want to go out for coffee? Like they're just too shy or too introverted to even say something as simple as that. Why, you want to go for coffee sometime? So you kind of took the lead in that. And it ends up, what happens is you end up getting yourself involved with people who will manipulate and take advantage of that and let you down in some ways. Even if it's not manipulative, they just let you down because they just never really shake off their shyness or introversion. They basically are letting you do all the work all the time in many different ways. That you get to the point where you just start feeling tired, that you're the one who's got to be the one to show them how it is, show them how you would like them to show you that they really want to be with you by doing, saying these things, doing these things, and just being thoughtful minded, right? Thoughtful. And the person you're with is just like, they're not thoughtful because, number one, they just have not either were raised or taught by their people to be in that kind of energy, or they see that someone else is so busy trying to show them how much they want to be with them and care for them and love them that they just say, well, that's enough. I don't know, I'll just take it, and that's their way. I'll take it from them. And that's their way to know that I'm good with it. Like, who knows? I mean, I'm not that kind of minded person either. So for someone to respond in that way to someone who wants to give by taking and thinking that the person who's giving is okay with that, and that's all there's no need to mirror it back, that I can't imagine being in that kind of frame of mind. Think like that. But it seems that that's perhaps what's going on with you, pile 3, is that you've got somebody who has taken advantage of your goodness, your qualities, and that you just have been making decisions that from a true heart, from a big heart, the type of heart that just wants to be there and help people. And you help people in ways that maybe go above and beyond, to the point where they're not really able to help themselves anymore. So if you were going to be in a relationship with somebody who was shy and introverted, you would want to teach them by saying how much you're interested. You find them interesting, you'd like to spend some time with them, but you're only available if they ask. You're only available when they show up, when they are able to demonstrate that they are very much interested in pursuing you in some way, by putting the effort in to pursue you. And that's not always a guarantee anyways, because they may do it for just a very short period of time, enough to get you hooked, hook, line, and sinker, where it's going to be difficult for you to pull away because your emotions are already invested in this relationship, that they just kind of pull back their energy again, and they just let you keep going, you keep doing the work, kind of thing. So you may have been sabotaging because you've had this huge heart and you just want to help, and you want to kind of make it easier for someone else. If they're just a little bit, not knowing how to do something, you'll do it for them. And so that's kind of gotten you into relationship issues, right? Whether it's romantic or otherwise. The Page of Swords is the person who's looking in the past and saying, okay, I know what I've done. I've been there. I've done it. And all I want like the Ten of Pentacles energy of being in a really equal give and take, reciprocity type of I'm here for you like you are here for me. We are committed to each other. There is a committed that's all about bringing in prosperity and abundance, like abundance in all its forms, because the two energies are in it together. You see it at the same level. Two energies are. Your heart's desire is ready to become true. They become an elixir to you as you are an elixir to them, which means anything of the past, the pain and that over fluid pressure on the nerves, anything that has done that to them, you've become an elixir to them, and they will be an elixir to you. That anti-inflammatory medication that the plantain plant does, the broadleaf plantain plant provides. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is that it may be somebody that you know from work, that you're going to meet from work. It's just the fact that you're going to build a new foundation together. The Hierophant is you're seeking, the tradition. It could be that you're seeking somebody who is going to be one that you would consider marrying. Page of Wands is like a new page in your life where you're looking towards happy times, motivated, passionate pursuit times of good news, times of happiness. With the Knight of Wands, just enjoying the one who's the one that could be taking a picture of you and the dog is the person that is going to be the one that you're going to be in a happy pursuit of relationship with. The Five of Wands is that inner conflict that you might be having, or conflict with this other person. And the Knight of Wands is like you're saying, okay, I live in this energy of how I've sabotaged my relationships because I end up inviting people in my life who I don't necessarily allow them to demonstrate, to use their inner strength and courage to demonstrate. So I kind of take over for them, and then that just gets you into trouble. Or it's like you are in where you want to help so much with somebody that you end up making them more dependent instead of independent. Okay, so that is like either you're in conflict with others because of that kind of energy of the Five of Swords that has left you feeling, battle beaten down. But with the good thing about the Nine of Wands is that you're ready. You're saying, I've been beaten down several times because I have not been looking at these things the right way. I haven't been seeing it from the perspective that I'm important too. That I have the right to be shown how someone cares enough to help me by helping themselves, and cares about me even in the romantic avenue of your life, that they are going to demonstrate to me and not just take everything I got that I give and take that for themselves without the expectation that they will return it to me. But you saying, I've still got a leg to stand on here, my wand, right? This one here, Page of Wands. You are seeking some kind of advice from someone how to change the way you're looking at things. It could be a counselor. It could be God that you're praying to. It could be a pastor or priest or whoever. It could be somebody, just someone that you look up to that has good advice for you. Okay? Someone is in an authority figure in the sense that you know that if you talk to them about it, that they'll be able to help you think differently, see things differently. Even if it's just a good friend who has really great advice, you're going to consult with them about this, because otherwise you're just sitting there wounded. But you've got this energy enough, this motivation, this desire to still succeed, to still win at least one battle, win one. And then the King of Pentacles shows up. Grounded, hard worker. He navigates world from, you know, being the captain of his ship kind of thing. He's got the sun, you know, the sun, the divine at his wheel with him. He is balanced with, not only grounded, but he's in tune with all the lights and the stars and everything. He's in tune with his inner strength, right? This is like a sunflower, which is the sun. So he is a good catch. In other words, let's put it that way. He's a good catch. This is the energy that they are in much often. They put themselves in like, I seek the truth through my knowing who I am, that I am strong and capable. This is the energy that you're going to be in, that they're going to help show you, they're going to help demonstrate to you that it's the one within. And it's the taming of the fears, the ego, which is the lion in the card. Taming of your fears that you're not going to make a good judgment moving forward. The perspective is that I've always been making lousy judgment of people. I'm probably just doomed to do that forever. And as a result, your life progress has been slow. It hasn't been the Chariot. But look, you do all that here. You do all that here with the King of Pentacles showing you what is important, turning within, seeking higher guidance and the truth that's within you. That's turning in. Truth within you, relaxing your fears, and then you start moving in that balanced energy at a good pace of the Chariot energy, which then is like you, okay, I am building up. I'm becoming more and more powerful. I'm becoming more and more grounded. I thought I was grounded before, but you weren't. There was that imbalance that's not being grounded. When you're grounded, you got both feet on the ground and you're feeling steady and sturdy on that ground. The High Priestess, this your intuition. You know, you've got a lot of values that are the values of that are worth hanging on to. You know, these are values. It's going to your values, which is what you've got, because you got this really great heart that wants to help and wants to give, but maybe too much, you know, to your detriment, because of how relationships go for you. That you're going to hold on to the values that you already have. Okay, you're going to be abundant. The High Priestess is going to see to it that you are tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to your intuition, knowing that this is the right direction. This is the right guidance. This is what's true for you. This is you seeing the way forward. This is you seeing through the veil of the magnificence that you have within you, that beautiful heart that you have that wants to give and extend itself and expand itself in every relationship you have. You have that. This is your heart's desire to, it's ready. Your heart's desire is ready to come forward, to come true for you. And guess what it is? Happy days and healing, happy, joyful, balance with the temperance. There's that balance that you need, both feet on the ground. You got both feet on the ground, one in the light and one in the darkness. That's the shadow. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And then you're now, look at you. You're ready to be a wife, and this person here is ready to become your husband. Or other, you know, if it's a man watching, you're ready to be a husband, and this is your wife that you're attracting, who's in the King of Pentacles energy. Okay? But your counterpart, you're balanced yourself with this temperance energy in the sun, both feet on the ground, because you already got such a heart. You already have that magnificent heart of yours. All these values that you hold on to dearly, and do hold on to those. You want to give. Allow yourself to remain a giver, but also bring the balance in by being a receiver, a taker. Okay? Someone who receives. That's usually the masculine energy. Well, okay. Women are nurturing. Men usually take the nurturing, okay? But men are doers and the women receive, okay? But it's also, it's just the balance that you are to be both giver and taker. This is a giver, this is a taker. Yep. But if you're talking sex-wise, this is the giver and this is the receiver, right? But you know what I'm saying. It's just the balance of the feminine and the masculine energy of being both, in the both energy, that balanced energy of giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. You give, you receive, then you give, you receive. It's just a beautiful harmony of the song of your wishes are coming true, okay? Through that harmony. And then you're going to have, like, you'll be building your garden. You'll be expanding it with more values, more valuable beliefs and memories. More valuable beliefs and memories. There's love, and then there's a new chapter in your life. World, you know, one chapter ending, new love coming to you. But yeah, whoops, wrong way. This was, you have many good values to hold on to, and then you just expand on those to have the 7 of Pentacles. So you went from 4 to the 7. Yep. Because of the balance and the intuition that you're following your heart. That's your guidance, all right? You're following your heart. It's going to lead you to the sun and the balance of temperance, healing that inflammation, right? That last nerve pain, because you've got some major giving and taking energies right here. There's you together as one, and as a result, it's your person, whoever this is. Like I said, if you're a man, this would be the King of Pentacles is the wife that you want to spend the rest of your life with, in a commitment of 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but if you're a woman, your King of Pentacles is the Emperor energy, the one that matches you. It's beautiful, guys. Please like and subscribe if you do care for this reading. It resonates with you, and best of all, God bless you. Bye for now.